actually do really think, personally, bot prio and 80 carry supremacy is one of the ways to win on this patch. So as you see Santorin having that in mind, goes bot right away.
Already present here. Kenby's in the area as well. The flash is forward to get first blood for Team Liquid. And that Twisted Fate, Bjergsen backing right now because Destiny is available. That ever-pressing threat from them. Blast cone over the wall for Santorin to get through. A double stun on two. Lost is marked low once again. The worked round right below. Should be another hit. The bailout is here only temporarily. Hansama picks up the kill.
And didn't we just talk about this? How is Team Liquid going to get Dragon? Lost is going to be pushed up. Twisted Fate is going to gank bottom. And then they could go for Drake. What Team Liquid does...
Lost are here. Boomerang onto Bwipo. Got some more work round. Flash is forward. Stun onto Kenby, and he goes down. Ignore from the opposite side, but they can't answer back. They lose their jungler.
Of the cooldown, being able to use it again. So narrowly missed kill there. There's that Olaf.
Meanwhile, ult activated from Bwipo. Doesn't matter that the rage comes on through for Gnar. He goes down.
Gonna allow Power People to keep getting items and eventually win. But
once
in the meantime,
stun hits on Lost, bailout can't cut it.
Then once he lands an axe, he'll be able to slow them much more with the active, and they're going for more. He does have flash, but he's rooted a lot.
They got two here. Revenge, he's lone. Wants to use the flash, saying, hey, I've got a tier 2. Can I get there? Can I get there? I cannot.
Oh, watch this too. Renata might be in trouble.
Gnar sandwich between Santorin, who keeps his eyes on Power of Evil, cycloning around. Hansama is here for the assistance as well. Kill credit going to Hansama himself. The Berserker is not enough for Gnar to save his life. A single fight, if you can last that long. So Immortals potentially looking for that opportunity to do so, but getting collapsed upon because there's a teleport right behind them. They have their own teleport coming through as well. But Bwipo, he's so fast. He's slamming through. He got the vicious strikes. He got everything going for him. Even gets the flash out of him beforehand. Here's a Fate's call from Lost. Throws out Gnar. No knock a follow-up though here. Bwipo, he's going to keep slamming away. Even with the Aqua Prison right below Revenge's feet. That's enough to kill them. They've got 3 down on Immortals' side. And Team Liquid, they want more. Power of Evil on the retreat. The flash over the wall from Bjergsen into stasis. He goes. Wants to get the handshake. Gnar is going for it. With a wave right off the back end. Power of Evil. He falls. Gnar, the only one alive from Immortal's side.
That carries tries to make plays in the side lane, but they push up a little bit too far. Bwipo teleports between lanes and they clean up, but we have more action already.
Bwipo still flash. Bwipo still goes for it. Kenby still goes down. Immortals have the majority of their team here.
Baron, gonna pause for a second on this story.
They're burning it down, calling coming out. Gnar takes most of it, but the bubble's enough to finish him off. Immortals can't contest. But even with that, as this Baron buff is over onto Team Liquid's side, yes, Immortals, Power of Evil just got here yesterday. They had 1 scrim before they came onto the stage.
Yes, so 1 scrim with Power of Evil. Kenby's first LCS game hasn't played with Power of Evil. And he's going up against a Team Liquid team who has 5 years plus experience on every single player and has made no roster changes from the spring to summer split. And even though they had a disappointing end, getting swept by Evil Geniuses in finals weekend, was the best regular season team in spring. So this was not a fair fight, is what I'm trying to say.
For Team Liquid side, this is what you want to see.
Yes.
11.1k FTX gold advantage and going against a team with roster changes and a new addition rookie in that jungle position, they better be dominating.
Yeah.
For Immortals, you want to take what you can from it, and if you can push forward and really show that Kenby is going to get used to the squad and they're going to work together, then that's a great place to be. But it's only 22 minutes into the game, Jet.
Yeah, it is only 22. Anything can happen.
Anything.
Actually, I see no dragons, no turrets, no barons, no kills. I'm not sure if there were no plates, but we're flirting with perfect game territory here for Team Liquid.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have the official definition of if you need to be plateless with the perfect game, since plates are a recent
Prior to plates, it wouldn't matter.
It's like making the achievement harder to get. But
I feel like it doesn't count. I feel like if even
a plate goes down?
If before you could get a percentage of a turret and it still count as a perfect game, then why would now the losing team getting a plate mean that it's no longer a perfect game?
I think that's a great question.
So we might be on track for that.
There was literally no official board to give us a ruling, so we get to decide.
Right here, right now.
For our conversation, it'll change in some other future conversation, but for our conversation, I'm saying if Team Liquid doesn't die or give up a turret, this is going to be my perfect game for them.
I think it counts. I think it counts. 5 kills onto Bwipo right now. Hansama is getting equally strong, and we know the late game is where he loves to be anyways, and perfect positioning in a lot of the team fights, and on this Lucian zoning off so much with that calling every time they do run into Immortals. And for Immortals right now, you've got over a minute until that next dragon spawns. That's full point for Team Liquid. And you have to decide if you're going to start contesting these or just try and minimize losses. Right now, the Baron buff is going to expire, so this whole last few minutes, you were just trying to hold out as much as possible.
Exactly. I think the Dragon is completely uncontestable. I think Immortals at this point is really just hoping Team Liquid does something foolish and that they can pick up a few kills. But from the Team Liquid side, this is the response you want to see from them after such a devastating end to the spring split. You never know how a team is going to respond to a loss like that, especially a team of so many veterans with such high expectations. Because, like, frankly, looking at the roster, anything that isn't back-to-back LCS titles is a disappointment. So getting the Summer Split title is still actually expected from them, if I could imagine correctly, and then also trying to make a big run at Worlds. So being able to have this level of clean play this early in the spring split means they took that defeat to heart, and really, with the Korean boot camp, trying to start the season off in a big way, they're doing that right now.
See if they can make the play for it. Santorin into the back line once more. Power of Evil into Stasis, and as soon as he comes up, that wave helps finish him off. Hansama picking up the kill onto 1. Team Liquid pushing on through. Kenby and Lost. It's just them and Team Liquid looking strong. That means they can target this inhibitor. They've got a little bit of a wave with them, with plenty of teammates to boot. The entire 5-stack still alive and at it. How many Qs can you throw off before you throw in the towel alongside those rocks? Can be Immortals Nexus now targeted. Team Liquid making a statement at the start of their summer split.
A perfect start for Team Liquid in summer. 16 kills, 0 deaths, no turrets, no Rift Heralds, no objectives to the helpless Immortals team in this one. Team Liquid all smiles.
All the boot camps, all